So I'm going to try and keep this short, maybe within 20 minutes, and not talk too much about it. But yeah, I got first place with this deck. A couple minor things that were different, but other than that, one or two little things, card for card, exact deck. And I don't even remember what the difference really is. So like I said, I got first place with this deck at my locals. I went 3-0 for matches, or yeah, matches. Every round went to match 3 or game 3. And like I had a hell of a good time. This deck is probably the best deck that I have, and it's surprisingly powerful. So yeah, I mean, you have a 5 material Nightingale that can't be targeted by card effects, can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and they have a 5300 beat stick on the field. You have a Recital Starling with 0 attack points. This is a reflector. Any battle damage that you would take, your opponent takes. So, detach 1 for her effect to make all Lyreless monsters immune to dying. And then swing with 0 attack, they take 5300 and you just swing for game. It's hilarious. I didn't do that but once, I think, today. Or yesterday, technically. But yeah. So let's go through the list real quick. Starting from the top, moving down. So 2 Swallows, 3 Sparrow, 2 Wagtail, 3 Warbler, 2 Canary, 3 Bird Call, and 1 card that nobody seemed to play, Bird Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a card that isn't very useful unless you're doing like a more pure variant of Lyrilisk. But if you control 2 Winged Beast Xyz monster, you can attach one of those to the other monster as material. So let's say you have Nightingale with 4 material and Starling with 2 material. 5 material, 3 material, right here. So you have an 8 material Nightingale. That's kind of difficult to do, but doable. Yeah. So I play it for the draw more than anything, because if you control a Xyz monster with 3 or more material, draw 1 card. That's very doable. Yeah. So your main starter, as for the birds, is Warbler. Warbler and any other bird, bird call, or foolish. So anything that you see right here, like Warbler and foolish, is full combo. Warbler and Wagtail, full combo. Warbler Sparrow, full combo. Bird Call, Warbler, full combo. Like, anything with Warbler is pretty much full combo. It is better to see Warbler and Warbler than it is to see Wagtail and Canary. Or Sparrow and Swallow. So, yeah. It's pretty good to see Warbler in your hand, and I saw it pretty much every game, which was nice. I saw this damn near every frickin' game too. This is a one of, and I've seen it more than Ash Blossom. Like, seriously, every frickin' hand just about I seen this. I either drew it or I got it main draw. I don't know. I don't understand how you can see a one of more than you do your three ofs. I mean, if you look at it, three, 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 you know. 3 Nerval, 3 Fractal, 3 Featherstorm, 3 freaking Ash Blossom, 3 Tenkey, 3 Bird Call, 3 of these, 3 of those. And yet I see Foolish Sparrow. So, you know, it's weird. But yeah, Warbler is your main starter. If you control on monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned from your hand, then you can special summon one Lyreless monster from your hand or graveyard. Neat thing about this, you can actually summon Nightingale if she's in your graveyard. Because it says one Lyreless monster. It does not make it so you can't summon Xyz monsters. So, yeah. Wagtail searches for Bird Call and Bird Sanctuary. Also has the effect of if she is in the graveyard and you control a Lyreless Xyz monster, attach this card from the graveyard as material to the card. So, you can have infinite material with Wagtail, which is pretty nice. As long as it doesn't get, removed from the grave, then you can use its effect. Sparrow is your primary searcher for monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can add one level 1 winged beast. One level 1 winged beast means either a actual Lyreless monster, Nerval, or DD Crow. DD Crow is searchable, Nerval is searchable. It's good. She also has the effect of your opponent cannot target this card as with card effects if you use it for a Lyreless, a Wind Xyz monster, I should say. I keep thinking it's Lyreless only, but it's not. A Wind Xyz monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Very useful. Imperm, can't use it. Access code, can't use it. So, it's good. Non-targeting effects are, well, they're non-targeting effects, so you can still get Kaiju, you can still, yeah. Swallow. If you control a winged beast monster, which you're probably going to, have you seen this deck? I mean, winged beast, winged beast. Wing, 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 more wings. Like, half your extra deck is Wing Beast. But yeah, if you control a Wing Beast monster, you can special summon both this card and one Wing Beast monster, one level 1 Wing Beast monster, from your hand. So, a Wind Xyz monster that was summoned using this card as material on the field makes it so that when it's special summoned, or when it's Xyz summoned, you can target one Lyreless monster in your graveyard, attach it to this card as material. Very useful. So, you use Swallow and Sparrow, and Wagtail's in your graveyard. Wagtail's effect lets you attach her from the graveyard. If you make Nightingale with Swallow and Sparrow, then you use Swallow's effect to attach Wagtail. Detach Wagtail to gain the effect of Nightingale. Use Wagtail's effect from the graveyard to reattach. So you're back to 3 material. Like, it's good. That's great. Barrel Canary. If this card is in your hand, you can target one Lyreless monster in your graveyard and special summon both this card and that monster. Again, you can special summon your Xyz monsters back from the graveyard. It's a monster reborn for the deck. Downside to Canary. She locks you into Xyz monsters for the rest of the turn. A Xyz monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material gains the following effects. It gains 200 attack points. Also, it cannot be switched. Control of it cannot be switched. Yeah, right there. Which means Change Your Heart doesn't work. Any effect that would take control of your monster doesn't work. So, yeah. This actually basically makes it where your opponent can't target your card. Anyway. Bird Call. Bird Call is Bird Call. It's one of your starters. Take one monster and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Then you can special summon one other leerless monster with a different name from your hand. So, let's say you have Swallow and Sparrow on the field, and you get Bird Call. You draw Bird Call. Okay? So, you have Swallow and Sparrow on the field, and Warbler in your hand. Warbler's effect is if you have no monsters on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. However, if this card is special summoned from the hand, then you can special summon one leerless monster from your hand or graveyard. So, Bird Call, add Wagtail, effective Bird Call to special summon from the hand Warbler, and then get Warbler's effect to special summon Wagtail. There you go. Easy as pie. You know, I play Sanctuary. Like I said, Sanctuary is useful to me. Foolish Burial. Send one monster from deck to graveyard. Can't get much straightforward than that. 2 kit because I like having 2 kit. I don't like having 1, and I don't need 3. 3 Nerval because it's level 1 Wind Winged Beast, and it can actually be searched by Sparrow and Starling. 2 Kiraz because I don't want 3 and I need more than 1. 1 Revolt because I don't need 2 and I definitely don't need 3. 3 Tenki because Fractal 4, 5, and 6. 1 for 1. Pitch 1, special summon 1. Pitch a monster. Is it a monster or just any card? Okay. Send a monster from your hand to the grave. Special summon 1 level 1 monster from your deck. Okay. Pitch Nerval. Special summon Sparrow. Nerval's effect, add Kiraz. Or pitch Kit, then pitch Nerval, then add Kiraz. You know, it's that simple. 3 Ash Blossom because Ash Blossom. Featherstorm because Featherstorm wins you games. If you control Wind Winged Beast, have you seen the deck? If you control a Wind Winged Beast monster, until the end of this turn, negate any monster effect your opponent activates. So, any effect that they activate. Any monster effect that they activate. Meaning, if you activate Featherstorm on your turn, they can't Ash Blossom. They can't Effect Baiter. They can't use IP Masquerena. They can't use Nibiru. You know, any monster effect. So that will cause a lot of people to just be like, yeah, I can't do anything, Scoop. So, you know, Uh, one DD Crow is almost mandatory in this deck because he is searchable, and I almost want to run this at 3 because it is actually decent against certain decks. Crap. Alpha, Master of Beasts. Nobody expects that. It's 3,000 main deck beat stick. So, yeah. Serval. Serval is only here for Arclight. That is it. On to the extra deck. The difference between this extra deck and the one that I was running earlier today, or, well, I guess yesterday, is Robin was in the side deck and Rampart was in the main deck. So it looked more like this. I never got to use Arclight, so I kind of wish that I had Robin instead. Would have been more useful. But yeah, you just it's a simple it's a simple list. 2 Starling because it's finally at 2, which is nice. I looked into this deck about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and like I tried playing it on here and it was kind of inconsistent because of Starling being at 1, and I think Fractal was at 1 or 2, and Tenki was at 2. I know Tenki was at 2. I think Fractal was at 2 as well. But yeah, Starling being at 2 helps the deck out a lot. You don't really need a third. It wouldn't hurt anything, that's for sure. But it would just be a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? You don't have room for it, really. 1 Nightingale. You don't need 2. You don't have room for 2. Anyway. This can win you games just by OTKing your opponent. Get a 5 material with Canary on her. 5 material with Canary's effect. You get a bonus 200 attack. And the cool thing is, if you can manage to get both Canaries on the field, you gain 400 attack. So that's nice. I'm not sure about Swallow's effect, if you get to add 2 material. But, yeah. It's quite nice. Utopic Future, Utopic Draco Future. That's what you use your Starlings for. Make 1, detach 1, search, add. Make the other, detach, search, add. You know. Then go into your Future and Draco Future. This is a monster negate. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate the activation of a monster effect, and if that monster was on the field, take control of it. And it's not a temporary control either. It's permanent. Then you have Zeus, so you can, you know, swing over something. With Nightingale, then just go for Zeus and blow up the rest of the field. Starting with the random link 1 that I have, this unclogs hands. So, let's say you have a very, very crappy hand and you have a Kit. You have Kit, 2 Ash, Alpha, and DD Crow. Normal summon Kit, Link summon to summon Almirage, and get Kit's effect. Kit adds Kit sends Nerval, Nerval adds Kiras. So yeah. I didn't use it. Kind of glad I didn't, because to me, if you have to use that, then you're kind of screwed. Rampant, or not rampant, but Baron Blossom. I used this quite a few times. It's actually quite useful. Rampant, I used once. But I couldn't actually use the effect when I linked it off because I had been drolled. Yes, it sucks. Oh, Omen, same thing. I used him like once or twice and I was under the roll, so I couldn't get his effect. I didn't use Doom Eagle a single time, so he was completely useless to me. Dragonlord, same thing. I didn't use him a single time, so he wasn't really all that useful to me. Apollo and access code. Yeah, I won with both these. This one negated something that was really important to my opponent, and he just said scoop. And that was the last game that I played. And yeah, that was fun. Arclight. Arclight is an Omni Negate and a walking floodgate. Any monster, or no, yeah, any monster sent from hand or main deck to grave is banished instead. And then when they go to try and activate a monster effect, you can tribute it and negate the activation. And I think it destroys too. Yeah, negate and destroy that card. It works for spells, traps, or monster effects. So they go to try and Nibiru you. Just Arclight. The side deck. I didn't have all of these in my side deck at the time. I had Nibiru, I had Blue Robin, and Evenly, I think it was. But I didn't have the Imperms, I didn't have the Lightning Storms. Lightning Storm is a good going second card if you can draw it on your first draw. If you can draw it for your main hand, like your first starting 5 cards, perfect. If you top deck it, that's okay too. But it is kind of annoying to be 3 turns in and have a full board top deck Lightning Storm. Yeah, happens a lot. That's why I don't really use it all that much. Triple tactics. The change of heart effect can be countered by Canary. Control cannot be switched. So that says, yeah, triple. No, go away. So yeah, but that's the profile. Trying to keep this relatively short. If you want a more detailed explanation of everything, then I can do that. I'll do that in another video. More of an in-depth, like why I do the combos that I do and all that kind of stuff, and why I play certain cards that nobody else plays, like Sanctuary or Beast or Alpha, I mean, or, you know, Featherstorm. But yeah, that's the profile. I don't think I skipped over anything. Quick recap. 2 swallow, 3 sparrow, 2 wagtail, 3 warbler, 2 canary, 3 bird call, 1 sanctuary, 1 foolish burial, 2 kit, 3 nerval, 1 for 1, 2 cuirass, 1 revolt, 3 tinky, 3 ash blossom, 3 featherstorm, 3 fractal, 1 DD crow, 1 alpha, master beast, 1 serval, 2 starling, 1 nightingale, 1 future, 1 Draco future, 1 Zeus, Almirage, Baron Blossom, Rampant, Omen, Doom Eagle, Double Dragon Lords, access code. It's access code. He doesn't need any explanation. Apollo, one of the best cards ever printed, and Arclight. Let's see. 3 Nib, 3 Imperm, 3 Evenly, 3 Lightning Storm, 2 Tactics, and 1 Robin. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, like I said, if you want me to go further into detail, I will do that in another video. But it is, yeah, time for me to get off and go to bed. I am getting sleepy, and I'm starting to not be able to think straight, if you can't tell. Yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, hit that like button for me. That'd be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already. I'd like to get to 100 subscribers pretty quick. I know I have 80 or so. You know, help me get to 100. That'd be much appreciated. Hit the little bell icon thing, so you actually get updates or notifications when I actually upload videos. Which I'm going to try and be on a weekly or bi-weekly schedule for Yu-Gi-Oh! Related stuff. Whether it's Master Duel or TCG related. Such as deck profiles and stuff. I'll probably do more deck profiles, to be honest with you. Crap, I lost my train of thought. Let's see. Like, comment, subscribe, bell, share. Yeah, do all the notification things, and you know, I'm just going to end the video here. Do the like, comment, and subscribe thing. I think I've said that like 5 times at this point. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.